Okay, so we're working with some powers. We're doing multiplying, dividing, and powers to the power. So here we've got powers that have the same base, and we're multiplying. When we multiply powers with the same base, we're going to add the exponents. So our top is going to become 4 to the power of 7. Divided by the bottoms become, again, check that the bases are the same. You're always going to get one on a test where the bases aren't the same, and you're going to have a problem. So 4 stays the 4, and then we just worry about the powers. 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, we're not done yet though, because now we're dividing. The bases are the same, so 4 to the power of, when we divide, we subtract the power. 7 divided by 5 is, or 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay, how does this work out? You could think of it as, if you wanted, 4 to the power of 7 is 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, times 4 times 4. And on the bottom we've got 5 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what we really do is we end up dividing them out. We say 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 4 once. We're dividing the tops and the bottoms, and as we get through to the end, there's a whole bunch of ones we don't care about, but we're left with 4 times 4, which is 4 squared. That's where it comes from. So you can write it out in full if you ever want to, or you can use all the tricks or the rules. I like writing it in full once in a while because I forget the rules. That makes it easier for me. Okay, let's try this next one. It looks pretty ugly. And change my color here to red again. So don't worry about anything except that the bases are the same. When we're multiplying, we add the power. So we had negative 5, keep it in brackets, to the power of 5 plus 6 is 11, divided by, at the bottom here, now we're doing a power to a power. So we do that, the base still stays the same, and we do multiply the powers. 4 times 2 is 8. Now we're going to divide, so we subtract the powers, the base still stays the same. 11 minus 8 is 3, and we're done. Okay, last one. Again, the bases, even though they're fractions, the bases are still this 2/7. So what happens? Let's do a little bit at a time. So the first one is a power to a power, so we got 2/7 stays where it is. 3 squared is 3 times 2, which is 6. Okay, times 2/7. I can't do anything with that yet, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. Divided by 2/7 to the power of 6. So when I keep the base the same, and I'm multiplying and dividing. I can do it all at once if you want. It's going to be, well, let's do it 6 plus 4, because we're timesing, we add the powers. Now we're dividing, we're going to subtract the power minus 6. So we end up with 2 over 7 to the power of 4. We're all done. Okay. One thing over here, if you want to think of how it works, 2 cubed squared, for example, means 2 times 2 times 2. We do that again, times 2 times 2 times 2. So how many of them all are there all together? 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's where that comes from. 3 times 2 is 6.